So dear friends, first we need to click the start button and then the Microsoft Teams over here in order to operate it. Now what we can do is can be visible here. This is the particular page that we can reach to after logging in, and we can see over here that in the if you click the activity button, then the feed, that is the notification feed, is will be available here. This is what can be seen even from here. After this, once you click the chat button, we can find this window or similar window. This is the chat window, and if there are ongoing conversation, we can just continue with the conversation by typing a message over here. For example, we can write hello and we can post it, and this goes to the particular group concerned over here, to the people concerned. So this is what can be done. In addition to this, previously also right before I had shared a voice clip over here. Like this, multimedia files can also be shared with an attachment file that you can see from here. Similarly, emoji also can be expressed over here. GIF also can be used here. Stickers are also possible to be used over here. So this is what we can go ahead in group. In addition to this, we can use video call or video conferencing can be done in this particular group, or let's say Teams over here, or voice chat or audio call also can be done. In addition to this, screen sharing option is also available here. So this is what we can do it out. And however, the file sharing can also be done from here. Available files can be seen over here, and here add a tab means a function, additional function or additional feature can be added, whatever we desire, by clicking this plus button over here. I would like to tell you another thing, that this small icon with a pen-like icon on the top left side top window. This, once you click it out, this is also a feature for chat option. So two, among the particular contacts that you have in your Teams, now whatever the name you input over here, that will be available over here for the chat. For example, I would like to write here Roshan Kumar Chaudhary, teacher over here, and I can begin a conversation over here simply. So this is how it is, the message is being sent. And likewise, we can share files over here by uploading the file, and we can write any activity, and we can mention about the organization as well, and we can add a particular tab that may include a feature or an activity as well. So this is what is available. In addition to this, like in the previous chat option, here also attaching a file or a multimedia, whatever a file of different varieties can be attached even from this particular conversation list, or let's say conversation feed. So this is how the chat option also goes as a normal chat stream, like in varieties of social sites as well. After chats, there is another tab or button over here, that is Teams. Once we click it, our various teams will be visible. One more time, once we click Teams, our teams will be loaded over here. These can also be called the channels. And for example, I am a teacher over here, and I would like to click over here this particular team of teachers. Once we click it, now only the teachers team, or the let's say this particular window will open, and from this window there are varieties of options to start the conversation. For example, through text, similarly by attaching file and sharing it, and similarly expressing something through GIF or emojis, etc., and using a sticker, and above all there is Meet Now option. Meet Now option is for video conversation or video conferencing, and this is how varieties of options, whatever we type, after typing something, for example, after typing hello, what we can do is that we can click this button to send it, or if we are using a laptop, we can simply click enter button in order to send the message, like in the other social chatting sites. So this is what is possible with the Teams, Microsoft Teams here. After the button themes, the next button over here is assignment. This is of great importance. So let us move on to how it looks like. Once we click it, a list of classes or let's say teams or groups, they will be projected over here on the screen. And what we need to do is that first of all we need to choose a group or let's say a team. Here it is mentioned as a class, and that gives a tick mark over here until and unless you see a tick mark, think that it is not clicked. And then after you get the click mark, you have to click to next button. And now a list of information might appear there that has already been uploaded or assigned. And for your work of assignment, you need to create it. That's why click the create button and then click on assignment, and a new window will open this way. And for example, we can write the title over here, chapter 1, chapter 1, 8000 group, 8000 E batch, and the teacher's name I can write SRT. Chapter 1 test, let me write. K test means knowledge test. And after this, we can write any instructions if we have. Solve all the questions. Means all questions are compulsory. And add resource. Here, the particular assignment that we had documented earlier, we can upload by clicking the add resource button. After clicking the add resource button, we can reach to this particular window, and the document, the assignment document can be linked to OneDrive or class notebook or to link that can be from any website or URL or even from let's say Google Drive, whatever that we might use, or maybe even from Dropbox or whatever. Or if it is locally available in your device, in your PC or laptop, whatever, then upload from this device, you can click it out here. After you click it out, now the upload option will appear. For example, it is in the desktop. Now I can see over here assignment for 8000E. This file is clicked here, and you can click open over here, and it will be attached. So alright, after clicking this one again, let's see, now the file will be uploaded. So the file is being uploaded for the assignment. And after this, you can click done. Now the assignment paper is over here. By default, student cannot edit this document. That is what the feature is over here. And the student's points for this particular assessment, for example, let me say it can be 20 marks. That may be for your personal use as well. And assignment, this is for this particular batch students, or let me change it. For example, let's say, let me change it to all right 8000 E batch students only. All right. After clearing a particular class, for example, let me clear it out all, and then I can just select a particular batch over here, and that can be so. After this add resource, let me repeat this particular part over here. Let us go to the tab upload from this device, and then we can go to assignment and then open, and once it gets attached, we can click done. Then this has been attached already, and students cannot edit it. And now you can assign to certain group of students. Even if you have to add the number of students or the batch, let's say another set or another section of students, you can click that and you can add. For example, now I have added here and it becomes for 2 classes, And due date, you can change the due date you like. For example, let me make it for 25th April 2020, and the time is also here. You can change it. After this, you can assign it, or you can even save it and keep it for future assignment. Or if you think that it needs to be fully modified, you can click the discard button to discard it. For now, let me click at assign. There is a new assignment, there is a new notification in the activity or the bell tab. Now, once you click it, the assignment given to the particular classes will be visible over here. And that has also come as a pop-up message over here as well, and as a new notification over here. And now we can click it out here, and provided that we want to change the assignment, we can click over here at view assignment, and we can edit it, we can modify it, and even we can delete the particular assignment if we think that it is not appropriate in certain circumstances. So this is how this particular option has appeared, and we have to click at edit assignment over here. After we click there, now for this particular option, we can delete it, and it will ask for a confirmation again whether we surely want to delete it or not. That's why simply let us click yes, and the assignment has been now deleted. So this is how deleting the assignment can be done, or we can even modify the assignment. The next option, let us move on to, and I would like to take you back to the browser again, through which also we can carry out the same activity assignment. For example, let us see over here. Next variety of assignment is quiz. Let us assign a particular question to students of 6000 E batch. Let's see. After we see this button with the word create, we click it out, and we click the word quiz, the button quiz. Now this window will appear. Here I would like to create a new form. That's why I would like to create, click over here at new form. After that, it will redirect me to the browser, and it will try to create a new form for me. So here you can see the samples of varieties of questions already created for the students by me. You can simply click at new form or new quiz. That will be better for objective type questions. Now untitled quiz is there. That's why you make a title. Okay. Knowledge test for 8000 E. By the teacher and the chapter 1. Now, after this, we can add multiple quotations from here. And for example, what is the SI unit of temperature? Or let's say length. The first option may be centimeter. The next one may be meter. And if we have to add option, we can click at here. And the next option can be, let me say, kilometer, or let me write millimeter, whatever. And the correct answer we can click at here. And once we click at here, here is a point option, and we can write here 1 mark for this. And please remember, if it is very much essential to be answered, definitely assignment is very essential to be answered by the student. So click the required button over here and make it green. And in a case, if you need other questions, simply click the add new button with the plus and make another question. For example, it can be with choice. Let me write over here. Okay. On what unit is length measured in your previous system? Let me say and this became the question. Option 1 is meter, next one is centimeter, option third is foot. All right, and this is the correct answer over here. The teacher has marked it so that automatically it can be scored, and the point is automatically the system has understood and given 1. And provided that you want to put some one question, for example, let me write any two differences between MCAS system and CGS system. And for this, here is the space where the students will make their answer. However, in case of long answer, you have to click this long answer button to green so that students will get more space for writing. And the score, the point over here, you can edit, and this is for 2 marks. In this way, you can make a question. And the document as you make on, it will be automatically saved. And now, once we go back to the particular Microsoft account, to the Microsoft Teams account, now what we can do, let us see. Let us pick up an account from the browser. Let us move ahead, and this is what the username and the preset password that I have and I have been using here. And after that, it will take me in. It will take me into the system to the browser. So stay signed in because it is my PC. Doesn't matter even if I continue staying signed in. So that's how I have been logged in now into the Microsoft Teams account. This is how a window appears, and now this is under the Teams button. And these are the different themes that have been created for me by the system administrator over here. And we can even create a new theme by clicking this button. So that is what can be done. And for now, provided that we want to go to take a class, first of all, we need to click that particular button that indicates a theme or a channel. And now what we can do is that our theme, let's say, and our channel, let me say over here, science. I'm a science teacher and I have clicked here science channel. And over here, this is also a classroom. Let's say a virtual classroom, science classroom, we can understand that way. And now in this classroom, provided that we want to begin the class, and if this is our timetable assigned, this is the time assigned for us, then we need to click this video icon over here for meet now. And once we click it out, a new this sort of window will appear, and we again need to click okay, meet now option over here. So this is how we will appear to the students. And right in the same way, if we do not want to share our, let's say, video, we can click over here and simply the video becomes up. Microphone, this is for microphone, and this is for screen share. My dear friends, this is for screen share. Once we click it out, our window, our computer screen will be shared among the participants. We can even share the PowerPoint file along with the video in this particular PowerPoint option. For now, let me go with the screen share option. And once we click it out, now the screen share your entire screen. This is visible over here, and we have to click it out. After clicking that, here the share button will be active, and click it back again. Now the screen is being shared. And after this, if your class is over, and if your class is over, and if you want to stop sharing at any time, then simply you can click it out, stop sharing. Or even from here also, you can stop sharing by clicking this button. So this is what the feature is. And remember, this is not the classroom time for me. Because of that reason, the participants are not here. Otherwise, in this particular meeting, whatever be the number of participants, all can be listed out over here. So this is where the panel is, and the number of students, the name of the students will be visible to the teacher. In addition to this, during your uh, online teaching, or let's say during this meeting, or let's say this distance teaching, if you want to start your recording, if you want to keep it for future reference, maybe for students that are absent or who miss the classes, uh, then you can start recording, and at the end, then this start recording button will change to stop recording, and you can click there and you can simply stop your recording and save it out as per your choice. So that is what can be done. And at the end, what you can do is that you can simply click this triple dot button and you can click end meeting. But before that, I would like to tell you something. This is chat box for this class, and if students also have any question, they can either ask us verbally, or they can even ask or interact with us through this chat box. So this is how, for example, hello, for example, are you ready? So this is what I wanted to ask to the group students first of all. So this will appear to everyone's desktop or in their screen, and they observing this and they may be responding. So this is how we can do it out. And at last, in order to terminate the meeting, we have to click this button and the meeting. Again, it will ask one more time for confirmation, and we have to click this end button, this purple button, and we are leaving the meeting. That means the meeting is going to be over now. If you want to provide feedback, you can click these icons. Otherwise, we can click dismiss. And in the same way, we can even contact with any of the teams over here available with us. So that may be with the students, or that may be with administrators, or whatever. So we can connect, we can stay in contact through the same application for all these things available here. The next one is assignment. I was talking about assignment, and that was quiz option. Let me click the assignment button right from here. After clicking, these various classes are available here, and I would like to choose this particular 8000E, and tick mark has appeared, and next. After that, here a particular purple button create is seen. We have to click it out, and out of these three options, click the quiz option. After clicking the quiz option, we can choose from the available options over here. So Microsoft form that was created right before over here for these particular 1000 students. Let me show you over here. This has already been automatically saved into the system in my Microsoft account, and this appeared as a possible form for me to be used in this quiz. And I click it out over here, and I have to now click next over here. It takes a little bit time for uploading now, and you can see the system is loading the page and the content, and this particular Microsoft form is being uploaded. You see it has been uploaded completely. Now there are 4 points possible, or let's say this is just a sample, so I did not place many questions over here. The assigned to the particular set students or the class students, and due date we can keep any due date of our choice. For example, this 26th April, and the time let it be 23:59 minutes, 23 hours 59 minutes. So this is how we can again change this time as well as per our choice. So for example, 18 hours. This is the, let's say, submission deadline of this particular day. After this, we can either save it for future use, or we can assign it. Let me click assign for now, and it will reach to the students in their let's say screen in their desktop as the notification in the activity button. Right in the same way, now this is how assignment can be given in different forms, and now I'd like to bring it to calendar. Once we click calendar, it appears like this, like in the way the normal digital calendar we use in our smartphone. It's like a Google Calendar. We can add a new meeting or a new activity over here, and we can, in case we need to modify, we can cancel it, we can delete it in the way we do in Google Calendar. It's, okay, this is how the calendar is very much friendly to us, and there is no complexity in using it. And again, on the left bottom there is a triple dot tab, and once we click it we can find a list of applications over here, and more applications can also be found over here by clicking the link below, more apps. So whatever is useful to us, whatever is required to us, accordingly we can make use of the stuff over here. I was talking to you about assignments, and let me bring you back to the assignments, provided that due to some unavoidable circumstances, if you need to postpone or modify an assignment or delete it, let's say for now, let me show you how we can do it. Okay, click the activity button where the notification was there. There is a notification, assignment mentioned in 5000E, and you see assignment mentioned in 8000E. Let me click it out, and we can click to view assignment over here, and options will appear right over here. We can see this is for science, that's why already science is highlighted, and we can see now edit assignment over here. You can see the option over here, and simply you can click it out. After you click it out, this window will appear with three different options. Cancel means do nothing, delete means remove this post or this assignment, and update means you change it. You can change the date, the submission time, you can change the question type, everything can be changed. For now, this was a model question or assignment, that's why let me delete the assignment, and this is what can again be done as per your requirement in a case if it is necessary. And again it will ask twice for confirmation, and we have to click yes, and then the assignment will be deleted. So you can see the desired assignment is not available, that means it is no more present here, it has been deleted, it has been removed. This is how we can understand. Again, while while we are there with a particular group, let me say over here 8000E, this is the particular class for me, and we can over here make posts, we can attach files, we can send them that can be multimedia file, document file, maybe of MS Word or Word document or PowerPoint or Excel, whatever, etc. Similarly, we can express out different feelings and expressions to these emojis and GIFs, etc., pictures, etc. Video conferencing, like the way we did it for the class, I told you we can do in the same pattern, and this is what we can do. And any applications or any activity or that we want to add for us, for the purpose of bringing it into our second use, we can click the add button over here, and we can add a new feature here. So this is what can be done. In this way, we can use different features very comfortably in our Microsoft Teams account, and this is how it becomes very much useful tool for the purpose of teaching and learning, and this is how it has come to be very much popular throughout the world today. I hope the video remained very useful to all of you.